Hey guys, welcome to an impromptu session for my live stream Financial Freedom podcast. I want to thank you guys for tuning in wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is. I want to thank you for your time and attention. I consider you guys as part of my community and friends. And wherever you are, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and tell everybody about the podcast. And so today is a bonus session talking about going all in as an entrepreneur. And before that, I want to thank all of the sponsors, the affiliates, the partners, all of the guests that would make this show possible. And again, today's topic is going all in as an entrepreneur. And as a quick background, from 2017 to approximately the pandemic, I was doing consulting, doing various side gigs, and while the income was good, my attention, my energy, and my time was scattered. So the pandemic really helped me to hone down and focus, put my attention to really building the brand, really creating a robust digital virtual business able to be independently operated from anywhere in the world. And because of those efforts from 2020 to 2022, it's really been the power of focus, and actually the income has been much better. My time has been much better. I've had more emotional freedom, health freedom. And so that's what today's is all about, going to be about. If you wanted to listen to another episode where I talk about the power of polarity, when you go all in, today's topic is going to be all about the power of saying no. Sometimes it means firing clients. Sometimes it means saying no to clients. Sometimes it means saying no to partnerships. And as I grow more and more and evolve, I'm saying no more and more often. And with this comes the power of a niche. So all these come down. There was a recent book that I read really talking about going all in and focusing. And while it may seem counterintuitive, it's a cliche, especially among content creators, influencers, thought leaders, that the more specific your message is, the more it will make an impact and the more it will resonate with particular audiences, as opposed to just talking about everything. And this is something where I'm consistently and continually honing my message. So let's first talk about power of niche. Niche is, for example, could be anything, could be at any sort of angle, slant. For example, in the physician finance space, there's physicians talking about real estate, stocks, careers, alternative income, side gigs. There's a whole bunch, and could be expert witness. And each of these physicians has a particular angle, a slant, message about how they're trying to reach their audience. And as the space grows, there's more and more. So my niche is really talking about financial freedom for physicians. I talk about the 4 different types of freedom: time, financial, location, health. But I also want to expand upon that because a lot of physicians have reached out and said that they're interested in other topics such as marketing, digital marketing, thought leadership, creative entrepreneurship, startups, funding. So as a result, I've reached out of the physician and brought guests on in an attempt to bring their insights and wisdom to the physician community. Hopefully something will stick and resonate. You become inspired, motivated, take some action, do something, or even just, be entertained, typical edutainment. So power of a niche, especially in today's fast-paced, ever-changing business landscape, we try to be everything to everyone. It's really hard now. It's really almost impossible. But the most successful businesses and individuals found that focusing on a specific niche is a powerful way to stand out and make a real impact. So look at Apple, Google, all these big companies. And a niche is a specific area of expertise, can be a slant market segment that you focus on and you become known for. So as opposed to being a small fish in a big pond, you want to be a big fish in a small pond. And by focusing on the niche, you can hone your skills and knowledge to become an expert in that area. And you create your community and your tribe, which all of you are listeners are here. And really, a lot of people have reached out. They say they love the podcast. They love the variety of guests. And again, the podcast is always in developing and growing, and I'm always finding ways to make it more engaging, more innovative, more fun, and bring more content out, which is why I've been releasing one podcast per day. In the future, it's going to be 2 per day. So one of the biggest advantages of focusing on niche, you can differentiate yourself, you can create a unique value proposition, and again, you attract customers who are looking for something specific, who like you, who resonate with your message, and in the end, willing to pay you for your expertise. Could be for a speaking engagement, something where it involves the exchange of value. And the best 2 ways to evaluate the marketplace is, one is time and attention, and the second is with either wallets, like paying for something. So that's kind of the best way of endorsing something. Another advantage of focusing on niche is you get to build loyal customer base, and you create that sense of trust and credibility with your customers, and you build long-term relationships. Is a powerful way. So it's also able to help you become more lean, more efficient, more effective, and streamline your efforts, your operations, to save you time and money. So overall, power of a niche is really clear. It's been stated since the very beginning, since this whole social media craze has come. By focusing on a specific area, you can differentiate yourself from competitors and take your business to the next level. So that's my thoughts on the power of niche. Sometimes as your brain grows, you're going to have to say no to business. So could be the wrong fit. It could be the wrong customer, could be the wrong client, could be differing values. Or sometimes it just could be, a waste of time and energy to deal with certain clients. So you have to really focus and hone down who your ideal client and customer is. In the beginning, it may be hard to say no to a customer because they're paying you. But as you grow and scale, you have to do this because it'll pay dividends later. It may not be in monetary, but in terms of energy, health, well-being, as well as allow you the more time to focus on the customers out there that really resonate with you. Sometimes clients, customers can be either really energy draining, could be like negative, could be energy vampires, you name it. So you have to really hone down and focus on what your ideal client and customer is. And as you grow, I find myself saying no more and more often. It's a powerful tool that can have a profound impact. And there's a book talking about the power of saying no. So when you say no, you say yes to a lot of other things. Or if you say yes to a lot of things, your time and attention is scattered. Again, the idea of focus. And so saying no helps us prioritize time, energy, set boundaries, and even improves our business and relationships. So if you're a people pleaser or you suffer from guilt or shame, a lot of physicians struggle with this. Really, you have to learn how to say no. And there's polite ways, there's impolite ways, but you have to figure out how to come up with a reasonable way to say no to so many requests, because we only have a limited amount of resources and time. With the respect to saying no to boundaries, we all have different comfort levels and needs. By saying no to things that make us uncomfortable or going against our values, we set boundaries, and it's especially important in relationship, business, family, etc. So if you feel guilty or fear of rejection, it's important to remember that saying no is normal. It's healthy. It's important to be polite and respectful. And one way is to say something in the lines of, I'm sorry, but I'm not able to do that right now. Or you can say something positive with but, and then say, I'm not able to commit to at this time. It's a really important skill, can have a profound impact, and allows us to prioritize our time, energy, set boundaries. So I hope you really enjoyed this bonus episode. Be sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, tell all your friends about it. Podcast is really growing now, and I'm really happy to offer this bonus. Sometimes I love to record things when things are on my mind. It helps me to process things, and thank you for listening.